So guys, in this video I'll be starting from the scratch to teach you my trading strategy. So the alpha trading strategy is simply pure price action, and basically it is the break and retest strategy that I create. And for you to get hold of this strategy fully, you have to understand this basic concept that I'm going to teach you guys. And the first one on the list is the candlestick patterns. The candlestick patterns. So I'm going to be, going through the topic to teach you the candlestick patterns, so that in the end you would have understood candlestick very well, as it is the language of the market. Actually, this is the scope of the mentorship. We have the candlestick patterns, we have the key level strategy, we have the market structure, we have trend line and channel strategy, we have moving average and Fibonacci, we have chart patterns. We also have the top-down analysis, choosing your A+ setup, risk management, and trading psychology. These are the things we are going to learn in this mentorship sections. So today I'm just taking on candlestick patterns. So let's continue with it. So here is a candlestick. Now I wanted to follow every instruction I'm going to give you in this mentorship. It might not be very conventional. I might not be teaching you the way you have been saying it online, or you've been reading from your playbook. Meanwhile, it's raining right now, so if you feel maybe some noise from the background, just know that it's raining here. So I don't know why it has to start raining now, but it is what it is. So let's continue. So I'm actually going to be teaching you from my practical experiences. Sometimes I might not focus so much on what is known conventionally in the trading industry. I'm teaching what I've learned practically from my years of experience in the markets. Alright. So first, the basic, which is the candlestick, these are called candlestick anatomy. So this is the candlestick right here. So you know that the candlestick has the body. So this is the body. You can see here. That's the body, right? And then it has what we call the wick, which is this. This is the wick of the candlestick. The upper and the lower wick. Here are the lower wicks. So besides having the wicks, it also has what we call the open. This is the open for the bearish candle, and this is the open for the bullish candle. That's the close. This is the close for the bearish candle, and this is the close for the bullish candle. All right. So which means price for the bullish candle, price open right here, then drops to this place. This is the low. All right. The lowest point it drops to. Then continued pushing up, went to this highest point, which is here, went to this highest point, and then dropped back to this point. Okay, that's how it happens, because price moves like this. Okay, and like this. So that's just how price moves. Now this the reason this is like this is because of the forces of demand and supply. Okay, now there could be demand here. This bullish candle started, it opened here, which was a demand. Okay, so there was demand here. Now the demand are the demand stands for the buyers, right? So the buyers started first, tried to push the market up, but sellers entered, pushed it down to this point. Then the buyers overpowered the sellers again and pushed it up to this point, Then sellers entered and struggled with the buyer until they got back here but they could not continue pushing it down. So the buyers were stronger. So overall, the buyers were stronger in this one. Now, the same thing happened here in the opposite direction. First, this is where price opened. Supply was in control, that's the sellers. Okay, so as they came in, pushed price a little downwards, the buyers struggled with them and pushed it up to this point. Then sellers overpowered the buyers and pushed it down to this point. They were still struggling. The buyers still struggled and managed to push it up here, and that's where they got exhausted and the time was up. The time finished. So if this is 1 hour time frame, assuming this was happening on the 1 hour time frame, so simply means the struggle, the battle, the contention was on for 1 hour, right? Yeah, this 30 minutes was on for 30 minutes. So that's just about the candlestick pattern, which is the basics, and I believe you all already know it, because this is not a basic class. Okay, so let's go to the next one, candlesticks and their strength. Now we have the bullish candlesticks, now the bearish candlesticks. The bullish candlesticks are the ones that go up. They are made up of buyers, while the bearish ones are the ones that go down. They are made up of sellers. The color code can be red for the bearish and maybe blue for the bullish. It can be green for the bullish. It can be any color at all. Just know the one going up is the bullish, the one going down is the bearish. Now we have the neutral candle, which we call the indecision candle, right? It shows the balance of force in the market. It is the doji candle. Now this candle shows there is a balance of force in the market, same as this and this. Okay, so basically they are arranged in the order of descending strength. So starting from here, this is stronger, less strong, less strong, less strong, less strong. This is stronger, less strong, less strong, and less strong. So that is how they are. Okay, so this is the arrangement. But personally, excuse me, these are the various candlesticks and their names, the various candlestick patterns and their names. There are several of them, but these are the ones I have chosen, and these are the ones I pay attention to. Now, personally, I decided to, group the candlesticks in a way that it will be easy for me to work with. I do not, like I told you earlier, I don't just want to deal with the basic, the conventional theories out there. I just work with what I have experienced, what I have found to be useful in my years of experience. Okay, now we have these candles here. These ones are the doji candles. These are the types of doji candle. We have this one, which is neutral or classic doji candle. We have this one they call the long leg doji. We have this one they call the dragonfly doji candle. We have this one they call the cliffstone. Right? So you see, we have a lot of names to memorize. The gravestone, the dragonfly, neutral or classic doji candle. We have the long leg doji candle. Now here we have the bullish engulfing candlestick. We have the bearish engulfing. We have the morning star. We have the evening star. We have the bullish pin bar. We have the bearish pin bar. Okay. Now this is a bullish candle. This is a bullish setup. These ones are bearish. These ones are bullish. So we also have what we call the hammer candlestick pattern. You can see what the hammer candlestick pattern looks like. Long, lower, weak. We have the inverted hammer with long upper weak. Okay, small body, small lower body, small lower body. So these are the candlestick patterns. Now I do not spend my time trying to learn all these candlesticks. Instead, I classify the candlesticks according to their message, according to the message they carry. Every candlestick carries a message. Every candlestick you see in the market carries a message. They tell you the order of strength in the market, like we just stated here. They tell you the order of strength in the market, the strength of the supply or the strength of the demand. That is what they tell you at the moment. Okay, so every candle has a message it carries. So I classify these candles according to the messages they carry, and those messages are, excuse me, the bullish rejection candlestick patterns, the bearish rejection candlestick patterns, indecision candles. So they tell me when the market is bullish, bearish, or when there is an indecision in the market. So the bullish rejection candlestick patterns are the ones that tell me that, okay, at this point, price wants to go bullish, buy, so I'll buy. The bearish one tells me that, okay, at this point, price is going bearish, sell, then I'll sell. Then the next one tells me that there is an indecision in the market. That means there is an equilibrium. There is a balance of strength in the market. Wait and see who takes over, and then I'll do exactly that. So let's proceed. So I'll show you guys how to do all this. Okay, so these are the bullish rejection candles. We have the bullish engulfing candlestick. Guys, pay attention to this. Pay close attention. This candlestick pattern alone is a strategy on its own. Okay, this is a strategy on its own that if you master it, you are going to have a major increase in your trading results. Okay, so we have the bullish engulfing candlesticks, we have the morning star, we have the bullish pin bar, we have the dragon doge. Now listen, you have to take note of this pattern. So for the bullish, you have the small red candle by the left, that's the small bearish candle by the left, and then an aggressive bullish candle by the right, a big one, which covers this one completely. Alright, so this bullish candle covers the bearish candle completely. That makes it an engulfing. To engulf means to cover. Alright, now we have the morning star. The morning star, you have the bearish candle followed by a doji candle, alright, which is indecision, and then followed by an aggressive bullish candle, right? Big bullish candle by the right. So this shows that first price was going down, the BS were in control, and then there was the balance of power, and all of a sudden the bulls took over, the buyers took over, right? And then which means we are going up, so we quickly buy and fly along. So we have the pin bar. Now when we talk about the pin bar, there is a way I do it. Okay, when I talk about it, like I told you guys, I classify candles based on the message they pass across. See this dragonflies candle here, this dragonfly candle here. I'm not even supposed to, talk about them, right? All of them are grouped under this pin bar, under the bullish pin bars, including the hammer candle. Look at the hammer candle here, guys. These hammer candles, not this one. This one is the inverted hammer candle, but we're talking about the hammer candle itself. They are grouped under the pin bars, under the bullish pin bars. All right, all of them give me bullish rejection. Why? Because they have a long lower wick. Okay, any candle at all that has this long lower wick, that the lower wick is way longer than the upper wick, that candle is a bullish pin bar. To me, it is telling me that there is a bullish rejection, that price is rejecting upwards, buyers are getting involved. What do? I look for a way to buy immediately. Okay, so this whole doji candlestick here, this whole dragonfly doji here are under bullish pin bar, including hammer candle. The hammer is not even here, they even bother putting it. It is under the bullish pin bar. Alright, good. Now for the morning star, if this doji candle, sometimes you can find that this doji candle will be two in between here. I also group them as the morning star. Okay, yeah, that's just how I do it. Now for this engulfing, so I can find that this red candle, this bearish candle here will be small and still have lower, longer tail. Like it will still have longer tail below, right? But this bullish candle will still cover everything. Will still cover it to the upside. That is still a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. So the drawing here, the picture here are just a perfect and ideal picture of what these candlesticks look like. But that doesn't mean that that is exactly how they must look on the real chart. Don't worry, we are going to a live chart and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, just have this ideal and perfect picture of it first so that you understand what we're talking about. Then when you go to the chart, you see that they don't always appear perfectly printed like this. Okay, so let's go to the chart and see how you trade the bullish rejection. Okay, so I say how to trade bullish rejection candlesticks. Now let's go to the live chart. Now let's go to the chart. Let me show you what I'm saying. Okay, so starting with the bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. Now I want you to look at this. It's the bullish engulfing candlestick pattern here. Just take a closer look. So here you can see we have so here we have this little bearish candlestick here covered by the bullish one. Okay, you can see that. That's exactly what I explained to you. This is what we call the bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. You can see that. Now, once you see this, what do you do? At the close of the bullish engulfing candlestick, that is where you want to take your buy. Then below the both candles here, that's where you want to place your stop loss. Now, what is your target? You want to target not less than 1:2 risk reward ratio. Okay, your target must be 2 times your stop loss. All right, now look at it here. You can target more. What target do we have here? We have about this is about 1:4 risk reward ratio. You can see that here. This is 4.02 risk reward ratio, right? So you're targeting 4 times here, 4 times on risk. That is not ideal. Yeah, it's ideal actually, but that is not the minimum. What is the minimum? The minimum is 1:2. So you can go for something like this, 1:2. Yeah, this is the minimum you can go for. You can target, but you can target more. Okay, you can go for more, but you cannot go for less. Don't go for less. I don't want you to go for less. Minimum 1:2. You can target even 1:10, 1:20. It's up to you if you have that patience to it. And if you have that enough room according to analysis, but minimum is 1:2 risk reward ratio. All right, so this is it for bullish engulfing candlestick. Let's see the next one. We have here the next one. We have here is the pin bar. Look at the pin bar here, guys. So price has been consolidating around here. That price has been consolidating around here. At the time it started going down. Then there was this sharp rejection to the upside. Sharp rejection to the upside. So which is the pin bar. Look at it here. So at the close of that pin bar, that is where you want to enter, or at the open of the next candle. You either enter the close of the pin bar or at the open of the next candle, right? That's where you want to make your entry. Now, when you enter, you place your stop loss below this candlestick, not on the low, but below it, right? And then you can make your target. This is actually giving us up to 1:4 and more, but the lowest you can go for should be 1:2, right? Is 1:2. Okay, so I'm using trading view actually, so it's giving me all this information. So you can go for any, even one is this one even give us up to 1:5. You can go for it, but the lowest you can go for is 1:2. Okay, now let's continue. We also have another one here. Which one is this? This is okay, this is the morning star. Yeah, this is the star candle, the morning star. Look at it here, guys. We have the bearish candle, then a doji candle, followed by a strong bullish candle. This is perfect. So as soon as you see it, you wait for the close of this bullish candle here, this strong bullish candle here, at the close of it or at the open of the next candle. That is your entry, right? When you enter it, exactly there, you are targeting minimum 1:2. That is somewhere, yeah, 1:2 minimum. You can target higher, but the minimum target is 1:2, so that if you are risking $100, you know you are making $200. If you are risking $1,000, you know you are making $2,000 and more. Okay, yeah. So this is it. How you trade the candlestick pattern. Now the next one here. This is what I told you guys. If you see this candlestick pattern like this, and you have two doji candles in between the first, you have this bearish candle, and then you have these two doji candles, then followed by an aggressive bullish candle. This is also a morning star. Okay, this should also be classified as a morning star. So don't avoid it. Also take the trade. All right. Then target a minimum of 1:2 or more. Okay, so that's how you don't look at it here again. You can see that's just how it plays out. Once you see this bearish candle, doji candle, it doesn't matter the number of doji candle. The doji candle can be 1, 2, 3, or even more. Wait for it. Once it is followed by a bullish candlestick like this one here, enter your trade. Okay, it is a signal that price is going up. Enter your trade and target a minimum 1:2 ratio or more. Okay, and we are good to go. That's it. Simple. It's just as simple as that, guys. Any candle at all that has long lower wick, it is showing you a bullish trend. Look at this guy here, long lower wick. All right, long lower wick followed by upward movement. That's just how it is. Okay, so this is it about candlestick patterns. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. All right, let me know if you have any question at all. We also have this one here is my MT5 actually. So this is a good example again of the doji of the morning star candle. You can see this is the bearish candle followed by a doji and then a bullish candle. You can see that here. Now if you see this, quickly take your trade at the close of this bullish candle here and target anywhere around here, maybe 1:2 or more. All right, and you are good to go. So this is simply how you trade this strategy. Okay, so now let's also talk about the bearish rejection candlestick patterns. Now look at the bearish rejection candlestick pattern. It's just the opposite of the previous, right? The opposite of the bullish rejection. So you have the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So for the bullish engulfing, you know we had the bearish candle before the bullish candle, but now we have the bullish candle before the bearish candle, and the bearish candle here is the stronger one because that is what is giving you the direction. So we have the evening star just opposite of the morning star. Okay, so we have the bearish pin bar, which is an opposite of the bullish pin bar, and like I said earlier, the bearish pin bar has in it the bearish pin bar has in it both the hammer and this doji. You can see this gravestone doji, it is included here. You see, I just covered this one. They call it bearish harami, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I don't use it, so that's why I covered it. Like I told you earlier, everything I'm doing here is what has worked for me in practical sense, real time. I'm a real-time trader. I'm not a content creator, so I'm teaching you what works for me in real time, not textbook not textbook strategy. Okay, so let's go, let's continue. So this doji candle is factored into this bearish pin bar. The inverted hammer also, like I told you guys earlier, this inverted hammer is factored into the bearish pin bar as well. All right, so you have the engulfing candle, the the evening star, and then the pin bars, the bearish pin bars here. That's it. So how do you trade it? You also trade exactly the same way you trade the bullish pin bar, but this time around it is in the opposite direction. You use it to find sell opportunities only. Okay, so let's go to the chart also and see exactly how it works. So first we look at the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Now look at this. This is a good example of a bearish engulfing. You don't even need to go far to find these things. They are there on the chart every day, like every blessed day they appear on the chart. Look at this one here. Okay, so first of all, you have the bullish candle here, followed by an aggressive bearish candle that covered it totally. So what did you take your sell, place your stop loss above the high of this candle here, and then you're targeting 1:2, minimum 1:2, right? And boom, you have it. You have it. You can even get more, but let's just go with that. That's minimum target, right? Yeah, minimum target, bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Now we also have something like this here. We have something like that here, bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Like I said, is there every day, like is there in the market every day. Now this one here is the evening star, right? Evening star. First you have the bullish candlestick. Let me roll this. Now the bullish candlestick is it followed by the doji candlestick and then the bearish candlestick. So place your entry at the close of this bearish candlestick. Place your stop loss above the highest candle, and then take your sell. So you can go for 1:2 or more. So in this case, we have up to 1:5. In this case, you have up to 1:5, right? So this is a very good strategy, guys. This is a very effective strategy. Now you notice that at the top of the market, every time when the market wants to reverse, at the top you see that there is one of these candlestick patterns. If it is a sell, you just notice that there will be one of these candlestick pattern printed. The engulfing candlestick pattern is very powerful. The morning star candlestick pattern very powerful. The pin bar very powerful. These are the major candles patterns that you need to look out for. Very powerful, that will hardly fail you. Okay, if you master how to trade them, you are going to be right most of the times. Okay, so look at it. So in this case we have 1:5.5 risk reward ratio. Look at it. Let's just say 1:5 risk reward ratio. Okay, so this one, massive profit. All right, so let's also look for maybe okay, this one is also what do you call it, star candle, bearish star candle. Okay, so this one here we have the pin bar, the bearish pin bar. Now look at it. I just want you to see these things. It happens every time. Look at the bearish pin bar. Look at the bearish pin bar. Look at the bearish pin bar, guys. The seller sign chart. Look at the bearish pin bar. Now you can, strike your targets with ease. Just with ease, guys. You don't necessarily have to target this much, this long. Like I say, 1:2 is okay, or more. This one is about 1:12. Whoa! 1:12. Now, a quick takeaway, guys. Very quick takeaway. This is the secret. Before you trade any candlestick pattern, it should never be. Okay, let's I'm coming to this. It should never be at the middle of nowhere. Make sure that this candlestick pattern is being printed on a key level. Alright? Make sure it's what? Printed on a key level. Simple and short. Make sure it's printed on a key level. Alright? Then you can go ahead and trade it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now I'll continue later with the indecision candle. The indecision candle are just the doji candles. Now that's the next thing. How do you trade indecision candles? When these indecision candles appear, first of all, you have to consider the trend we are in before the indecision candle appeared. If price was trending downwards, then the indecision candle appear. It means the sellers are tired and the buyers have equalized with the sellers. So you want to now wait for the next candlestick that will appear. If the next candlestick appears and it is bullish, a strong bullish candlestick, then it is a buy. Okay, so when you see the indecision candle, you have to wait for the next candlestick. It is the next candlestick that will determine what to do. And again, the level where the price is, if it is on a support, and then it is, and then followed by a bullish candle, then you know that it's a buy. But if it is at a resistance level, the indecision candle appears and then followed by a strong bearish candle, then you know that it is a sell. Now, how do you trade it? Let's also go to the main chart. Let me also show you this. The indecision candle is very powerful. Okay, so now the indecision candles, you can't talk about the morning star candle without the indecision candle. You can see price was going down here, all of a sudden this indecision candles appears, then it got followed by this bullish candlestick, so it just back. All right, so the indecision candles can go both ways. It can be for sell or for buy. Now look at this also. We have this indecision candle here. So price came to this area here. This, you can see this is a kind of support level here, and then it was coming down. The indecision candles appeared, then it got followed by a strong bullish candle. So you buy and can see price is still going up. Price is still going up. So this is it. This is how to use it. Very, very simple. Okay, so again, the same thing here. You can see the indecision candle followed by bearish candle, and then you sell. That is just how it works. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. So I think this is enough. This is okay for you to understand what I'm saying, and you have understood. But if you haven't understood very well, let me have your questions in the comments. Feel free to contact me via my Telegram. Ask me your question. Okay, via my Telegram handle. Come to my inbox. You can see the indecision candles here. You can see how they were called, many of them. So at the end, there was this aggressive bearish candle, and then that's it. Price began to sell. So that's how you trade the indecision candles. Look at this one here. You can see the indecision candles here, followed by this aggressive bullish candle, and then it was all buys. So guys, that's it. That is it about candlestick pattern. This is how I trade it. This is how I use it. You don't need to complicate anything. You don't need to make it too complicated. Just use it this way and you'll be good. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Let's get ready for the next class. Let me just stay tuned, and then we will come up with the next class, which is going to be on key levels. How to draw your key levels, how to trade them. Like I told you, or like I said, never, you just, this is it in conclusion, never trade candlesticks in the middle of nowhere. Always combine them with other confluences, and most importantly, the key levels.